Do you know that data scientists save lives? You know how? Let's take an example of Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease affects the CNS of the brain and its early detection is significant. That is where data science comes into play. If you're looking to get hired as a data scientist in the healthcare industry in 2023, you need to start working on some healthcare data science projects. In this video, we'll share the top healthcare data science projects that covers background knowledge of Parkinson's disease to understand the data better, detailed explanation of the algorithm XGBoost and more. Before we start, let's learn a little bit about our trainer. A business consultant, data scientist with over 13 plus years of experience, Kumar Sundaram has worked for RBS, NatWest and HSBC. His expertise in machine learning and deep learning has led him to work for clients worldwide. Watch till the end for the best part, as we will also cover the most asked interview questions only for you. Let's take a look at the detection of Parkinson's disease project by machine learning.
So this is also one of the major problem nowadays happening, and I think I believe 7 to 10 millions people worldwide, my friend, they are facing Parkinson problems, just like a neuro problem is, right? So these are the definition is given what is Parkinson, but I'm not going in the definition. You can just understand the symptom. What are the symptom there, and you can say the Parkinson disease happen. One is tremor, right? Anybody is touching anything, their hand is shaking like that. See, shaking can be a normal after lots of exercise, right? But tremor, hand experience, tremor have you notice a slight shaking or tremor in your finger, thumb, hand, and chin. That means there would be high chances, right? The person they have, this is the symptom or this is a sign of Parkinson's disease. You have noticed, the people there, as they become older, their hand, when they pick any glasses and something, their hand is shaking. In early age, if this thing happened, my friend, you have to consider in a different angle. You can think in a different lenses. There would be chances, and this would be some kind of disorder, right? So to be aware of this, and also if you are unable to understand all these things, maybe in your area, if you find anyone, you can assist them, that you can don't ignore this. There would be some repercussion if you ignore. And nowadays, what is happening? Heart disease, liver disease, kidney disease. These are the very simple. No, it's not that the person, their age is more than 60. Even younger also, less than 50 years, you will experience that lots of heart disease happen. So this problem also happen. Other problem is a small handwriting. What happened? Whatever the writing they have, they are writing very small. And after that, lots of challenges there. You can see saying has your handwritten gotten much smaller than it was in the past. You must notice the way you write words on a page has changed, such as letter size are smaller and the words are prodded together, right? Lots of problem there in the words, lots of it's a very small. So this is also one of the symptoms there, right? Other thing is loss of smell. So any fruit, like they have given example called banana and other fruits, they are not able to smell it. What is this? So there would be normal scenario is they have a cold, they have a flu, that's why they are not able to do it. But if they don't have flu, they don't have cold, right? There is no problem, the generic problem, then you can think in a different angle. So why this thing happened? Why they are not feeling any the smell of this? So that is another reason. Then trouble sleeping, right? Sometimes what happened? Because of some tension, people will not sleep properly. Because of some, some commitment. Let's say you have some commitment, you have to deliver something. You have a big day for. Normally, it not happen, but some people I have seen, especially who will appear in the UPSC examination or CAT examination, they are working very hard. And if the exam will come tomorrow, whose preparation is very good, they definitely sleep properly 7 hours, 8 hours, so that they can go exam and they can write properly. But some of them, they are very tense, because tomorrow exam there, 1 year they enjoyed only, and last night they started reading all this thing. So that time also, so that is the normal things. But on a regular basis, they are not able to sleep properly. There are some problems there, right? So you can also think about that this disease may come. This is just a neuro disorder, my friend. And the biggest challenge with this, there is no cure for this disease. Okay, there is no cure, no medicines there. Only you can consult to a neurosurgeon, a neurologist, physician, and they can suggest do particular exercise and all. So for that, you have to take care, and anywhere in your locality or anywhere you experience it, that the person they are facing such problem, you can suggest them that how they can do exercise and all this thing. Other problem symptom is, my friend, trouble moving or walking. So whenever they are trapped, moving and walking, suddenly they have lots of pain on their stomach, lots of pain on their shoulder. They feel headache also. They not stand properly. Their body shape gets changed. So these are some problems there, right? They have lots of pain on their body, arm, leg, right? They have said, do you feel a stiff in your body and arms or leg? So if such problems comes, my friend, again, they have a problem of Parkinson disorder disease. Like they have given a constipation problems, and this is a normally every day, every 1 day or a 2 day later they find the same problem. And why this thing happens? So its suggestion is, please talk to, it's mentioned the Parkinson disease, and you should talk to your doctor. So do you have trouble moving your balls without staining every day? So if such problem, these are just a symptom, my friend. And normal is because of not taking enough water or fiber. So maybe that's the problem. That's why constituency problem happened. But apart from that, they are taking too much water. They are taking too much fiber. They are taking too much, all these things they are taking care. But still, they feel such pain. They can think about this. There is something called hernia also nowadays. People have a hernia problem as well. Some recently operation happened and they will not take care. They start taking weight and all, or they started going for gym and all. So then hernia problem comes. But if there is no hernia, but still they have a problem in their stomach and all, they can think about. They can talk, to a doctor. So this is also one of the symptoms. A soft or low voice. This is another symptom. So suddenly, the person, they are speaking very loudly. But at a certain point, just you can think about the Arnav Goswami guys. He's talking very loudly, right? But suddenly what happened? Their speech become just like a rubbish one. Then what do you think? There would be some Parkinson disease happen. So these are the symptoms there. This is called neuro degenerative disease, my friend. Right? So a speaking problem, listening problem, the voice modulation suddenly gets changed. So you can think about why this thing happened. You can ask, since how long you are facing this problem. So these are the example they have given. Mask faced experience, facial masking have been told you that you have a serious depressed, or when you see someone face, you can identify why they feel too tired, why their mood is upset, what is happening. This person was very happy, but what happened? They are under pressure, or what they are not feeling good. They have a workload, or they have any financial challenges or anything. As a human being, we have to discuss and we can understand the root cause, what happened, right? We can understand the bottleneck, why the problem happened. Do we have any solution or any suggestion or not? So that's the symptom, or that's the etiquettes we can say as a human being we have, and we can think about this. Next part, you can say dazzling and fainting. Suddenly someone is walking very well, but they feel some stress, they feel some dizziness, they feel some fainting. They are walking, and you can see here the example is given, and they just feel fainted. Why this thing happened? What is the reason? Maybe weakness. Maybe they are not taking a proper meal. Maybe there are a number of reasons. I don't know. But if everything is fine, it's a good option that they can consult to a doctor and they can check this, why this thing happened. Suddenly it's happened, why they are feeling faint. Maybe their blood pressure level is very high, or maybe their blood pressure is very low. Yeah, other thing also you can suggest, take if the blood pressure is very low, take more salt. Blood pressure is very high, don't take more salt, reduce it. So these are some symptoms there which we can do it, right? We can suggest. A stopping and hunching over, not able to stand properly. Whenever they stand, they just, their body shape gets changed. Especially you will see the old age people, right? They are not able to stand properly. Their gesture gets changed, right? But the young man, if they stand like that, there would be definitely there is a problem, and you can talk to them why, what happened, and understand this part, right? So these are the symptoms there for this disease. What I'll do, I will share this PDF, my friend, to all of you. You have to go understand all these things. It's very nice, some examples also given. So for reading purpose, for understanding purpose, and more importantly, when you go and they say, have you done any clinical sector project? Then you have options, right? You can say, yes, I have done liver disease problem, I have done kidney disease problem, I have done heart disease problem, I have done Parkinson disease problem. These are the major problems which all clinical sector they wanted. When we hire any data scientist, they definitely know these things. They have handled this part, right? So it's a good, you can tell them, you can also tell this, these are the, symptom there, why this thing happened, what would be the root cause, how we can overcome. So all these things you have a knowledge, and accordingly you have to perform, right? So this is your objective is now. What is all about the data sets? You can see the data.
Hello there, wondering where I popped up from? Don't worry, I'm not a distraction. I'm here to remind you that memorizing is important, as our expertise mentioned. It's important you know the disease to be chosen as a healthcare data scientist. Why don't you lose your eyes and take a moment to memorize what was taught till now? Things we covered. What is Parkinson's disease? What are the symptoms? Come on, let's continue.
Also, you can give a glance.
I just joined a little late. So one thing I just wanted to ask you, I'm from a non-health background. What basically is this Parkinson's disease?
It's I told you, it's a neurodegenerative disease, right? The person, they have, there is a problem in nerve system. So especially their brain, there is a problem happen. Sometimes you will heard that there are two nurses get connected, right? The blood is not moving properly. You have seen one of the comedian actor Raju Srivastava, right? They were taking, doing on gym, and suddenly their nurse get connected and the blood is not moving. So that's also a symptom of, you can say, Parkinson disease. It's not only heart disease.
Is that the same disease that the great Rasul Muhammad Ali had?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the disease actually there. So nowadays, these are the very lots of people. As I said, in India itself, my friend, you will get 1 million every year. 1 million people, they are impacted. See here, what is given? Parkinson disease is a progressive disorder in a central nervous system affecting a movement and including tremors and stiffness. It has 5 stages to it. Like we have a diabetes, we have a 3 stage, right? 1 stage and 2. So similarly, it's a 5 stage. So if they are in the initial phase and anybody talk to you, you can ask them, okay, this thing happened, immediately you will suggest them, do regular exercise, take lots of water, at least spend 1 hour in the morning, go for walking, evening also you spend half an hour, and more than anything else, you can consult to a doctor, right? Tell them the symptom. So you will enable them, right? You will give the awareness so that they can, be serious about their health. So like that, you can see here that that's the fact is given. It has 5 stages to it and affected more than 1 million individual every year in India. Means 10 lakh, person they are affected by these problems. Can you understand how major disease this is? Yeah. So like, in a thumb rule, you can understand. See, diabetes is one thing which everybody, if especially in India, you can consider 90% people, their age is above 50, they have a diabetes. Nowadays, I have seen below 40 also they have a diabetes because of, and after COVID and all, because their lifestyle gets changed, right? They are not doing going for walk and all, and because of hybrid mode, because of work from home, they are not doing any regular activities and all. So heart disease comes, liver disease comes, kidney disease, and this is one of the major diseases there. This is more dangerous because here, if they will go in the stage 5, there is no cure at all. Yeah. So this is just like a disorder, neurodegenerative disorder affecting dopamine producing nervous neurons in the brain, right? So this problem is there. Understood? And this is a very major problem in India, right? Across the globe, my friend, lots of cases you will see that. 10 million people, approximate 10. What I read the research paper, it's mentioned. I have given the research link also, right? So you will see more than 10 million, means 1 crore people every year get impacted by these diseases. And there are not only this, right? Any problem, see what happened in one disease in body. If diabetes happen, there are other symptoms also there. If you have a more fat, right? If your weight is get increased, there are lots of symptoms will come. No, maybe the patient they have a diabetes, maybe the person they will they are more high risk categories, right? Because heart disease, other things, the chances would be more. At
Yes.
least you get some glimpse what type of problem it is. Earlier, maybe you were not talking, but now you can talk about this also.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because awareness is the main things, right? If you know these things, then you will think about what is the solution for it, what we do. And we as a data scientist, we can see, right? We can think what is the reason why this thing happened. Maybe I'm not expert because I have a maths background, more relation with this part. But whatever the project I'm doing it, whatever the data set I'm taking it, I'm trying to grasp it, right? To understand what is this, how this thing happens. So similar way, if you have a bio background, you know better than this terminology, right? So you can just think about this and you can go more deep dive, and you have also better opportunity to communicate well about these things. Yeah. So here my objective is, my friend, in the data set, they said, please use the XGBoost, but I will not use only XGBoost. I will use all the models, right? I will use random forest. I will use, KNN model. KNN is very famous, by the way. Any model you will build, any clinical sector data will come. KNN is upper hand, my friend. KNN is actually developed for clinical problem, right? If you guys have learned K nearest neighbor, you have learned that part. So here I will use support vector machine, name-based theorem, random forest, decision tree, all model I will do from basic. I'm not using PyCaret package and something. I will use from scratch how you will write a code and then you have to perform it. Yeah. So this is what the objective is, my friend. Here some prerequisite there, so that you already have data sets and some steps what we do that you already know, how to do a pre-processing, how to do a data manipulation, data cleaning, data wrangling, data visualization, all these things you already know. But still in this project, they said, please do a pair plot. You can do some, distribution plot also, whether my data is normally distributed or some skewness or some curtosis, or, how the data is, plotted, distributed. Then they have also checked whether, outlier is there or not. So they have used box plot, and then they have used, heat map. So these are the things you have to do it. And after that, some example, they have given some sample output like, you can build a logistic regression, decision tree, random forest with Gini entropy, Gini and entropy, support vector machine. You can use all kernels, K nearest neighbor, Gaussian naive-based theorem, Bernoulli's naive-based theorem, voting classifier. So all these things you can do it. And these are some sample result is there that you find it. And then finally you can do area under curve and receiver operating characteristic, ROC and AOC, both you can do it. And then finally you have to submit your project, conclude this, which model is the best model and why you are saying that is the best one. Okay, so that is the objective there. All my dear friends, you are clear what is the objective, what is the case study, what problem we are solving?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So So basic so the target variable is to determine whether the person has this disease or not.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Based upon the parameters or
that's the so that's why I say it's a classification problem. So problem is you have a real-time data set, the patient, they have reported that I am feeling this, and there you will get a status also whether the person has really a problem or not, and then how you will ensure that you will build a model and what is the prediction whether any unforeseen situation will happen as per your model or not. So this is what the main agenda is. All right.
Get it. Thank you.
No problem. Now let me open the Jupyter notebook. Okay, Simi is saying why, sir, why we use XGBoost and not PyCaret model, where it is defined which model is the best one. So PyCaret, Simi, just for your understanding, PyCaret is a, you can say automate model. I wanted to teach everything. So whenever I will come, you attend my session, every session I will teach you a different. Each class you will get a different one. So PyCaret I already taught you, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm doing one by one, and then I will teach you. You can compare and tell me which one is the best. That you already know, right? So I will share the data set. You can apply PyCaret, and here I'm doing manually, right? And you will see what is the difference there.
What is this 5 carat that you're talking about?
PyCaret is a package where you will do all this thing. No need to write one by one logistic, regression, decision tree, random forest. You just use a PyCaret, and when you build a model, automatically that model will give you all models accuracy, all models tuning, also whatever model you wanted to pick, everything you will get it, and you have to select which one is the best one. So that model itself will give the compare as well. So if you have a time, please go explore, or you can watch my video, last session video, I taught PyCaret.
And will that 5 carat model that you explained, will that that is based on which model? Sorry, which domain? Like today we are doing for healthcare. So is
healthcare domain only. I have taken
healthcare
healthcare.
domain.
Yes. That was for liver disease, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, no problem.
Where have you
Sir,
uploaded
can you
the
ping
data
the
set?
name that whatever you were saying that we should try the model in the chat window? So we can
I said PyCaret, man.
PyCaret, okay.
Yeah. So just, it's a very new package, very nice package, I can say. Everybody should know this one. Automatically you will get, this is just automation, right? Whenever we are doing, we are using this one. Any ad hoc request when we, where we are getting from client, they said, no, you have to complete by EOD today. It's very urgent. Like that, when they are saying, then I'm using PyCaret. I'm not going by one manually. It will help you in real time also. So please know that. This is the path there, right? Manufacturing, healthcare, and now again
Yes,
I'm going to healthcare only, okay? And here I'm creating. So see here, PyCaret already code also there, my friends. You can download it, you can practice it, you can watch video also, you will get more insight. And this is called Parkinson dataset. So I'm just creating in the healthcare dataset alone, my friend. I'm just writing this Parkinson dataset. All right. Okay, my friends, I have uploaded 2 PDF, 1 dataset, and here I'm writing code. Here also you will get some information. So you guys also download it and we will do together. Okay, and this is the path, my dear friend. This is the path. You can go here. Please download this Parkinson project in the healthcare folder. PDF tool. Everything I have shared, my friend. Parcel, you can see everything I have shared, no? PDF, dataset, the code, everything I have shared. The Python file. Which one you are talking? This one, right? And I have shared the full manufacturing data also. You will get it. You can go and download the manufacturing problem, code, dataset. The last week healthcare dataset also you can download it. Okay, just give me a confirmation, my friend. Everybody downloaded the dataset in your drive, in your local drive, in your desktop.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Please open your Jupyter notebook. Go on the folder. I'm going here in the project.
Sir,
file.
the link is not working for me.
Why it's
The
not
link is
working?
throwing an error.
No,
maybe
no.
we
Back
don't have access to it.
last line backslash is there. Remove that one. I told you, no.
Yeah.
Last
Alright.
line is backslash. By mistake, I have given. You can go again. Here you go. Tell me whether it's working or not. Just click this. I just pinged again.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do, my friend, healthcare, and this is the project file for today. I'm just opening this one. Detecting Parkinson's disease. All my friend, you can also open this. Smriti is saying it's a liver disease data set. No, in liver data, but I have created one more folder. If you go in healthcare, you can see another folder is this. Here. Parkinson project. Then you can go here inside and you can see here detecting Parkinson data set, different data set. different project, different approach. Every project you will learn different, approach. You can do it one approach only when you do real time, any approach with click. But here I will teach you every day some different approach. Now you can see here, just give a glance of Parkinson disease is a progressive central nervous system condition that affects movement and pause, tremors and stiffness. It has 5 stages to it, and estimated 7 to 10 million people worldwide have Parkinson disease. It is a chronic and still have no cure. Okay, there is no cure, my friend. Anybody have such problem, and if they go, on that stage, there is no cure. It is a neurodegenerative disease that affects the neuron in the brain that contains dopamine. Details about the dataset. The dataset was created by Max Little of the University of Oxford in collection with the National Center of Voice and Speech, Denver, Cordolo, who recorded the speech signal. Okay, this data has taken from there. The original study published in the feature extraction method for general voice disorder. Okay, but I'm not doing feature extraction, I'm doing machine learning part as well. Number of instances, how many cases they studied it? 91, 95 patients. Area is a life science. Attributes, real-time data set. How many attributes? Variables, 23. The data set is donated, so it has started from this, but you will get till 2017 data. Associated task, it's a classification. Missing value, not applicable, don't know, you can check it. File size is this. Attributes, these are the attributes there. Now, what is the meaning? This is the name, right? Subject name and recording number. So any patient, they have some name, some ID, unique number, just like an employee ID, right? So similarly, you will get some name is there, subject name, recording number, right? What is there? ID is there. Then MD, VP, FJOD means average vocal fundamental frequency, maximum vocal fundamental frequency, minimum vocal fundamental frequency. These are the range there for voice, different attributes there, right? Why this thing happened. Then you can see jitter percent, several measure of variation of fundamental frequency, several measure for variation of amplitude, 2 measures of ratio of noise of the total component. These are the parameters there. And here, my friend, health status of subject 1, Parkinson, and 0 means healthy. Right? So anywhere status, if we have given 1, that means you can understand, yes, they have such disease, neuro disease, and they have 0, that means they are healthy, they don't. Are you with me? Can I say this is my dependent variable, my friend?
Right.
Yeah. Rest parameter
Yes,
is
sir.
given, 2 nonlinear dynamic complexity, DFA signal of fractal scaling exponent, spread 1, spread 2, and PPE. 3 nonlinear measurement of fundamental frequency variancy. And if you really wanted to understand more about this, then please click this link, right? And here you will get a research paper, what they did it, what they find it, everything they have given. Okay, so I would request to reading a research paper is a very big task, because most of the people, they are doing PhD or they have already done PhD, right? And those people, they spend lots of time in this field, so their language is very complex. So when you read the research paper, first time you will not able to understand, right? The first research paper they have submitted in the June or 29, July 4, 2008. All right, but you can go in this link also, you will learn, you will see lots of, other thing, but what they did it in this, a spoken dialogue system variance spectrum. So all research paper they have submitted it. As a good programmer, or just forget about the programmer. If you go for interview, anybody asks you, have you done any domain specific problem? You have opportunity, you can speak about this problem, you can speak about liver disease problem when you have gone through and you have idea. And this one, I definitely suggest, recommend it, because these are the Oxford University data set. So please go and read this. Okay, so it's a 7-page, only 6-page in fact. So if you will not able to understand, but still you try to understand how they are writing it, what observation they are finding it, what is the state they did it, how they are confident that these are the parameters they have to think, and then it is impacting a lot. All right, when we go in the coding, then my friend, you will not get opportunity to understand the problem, the symptom, the feed. Then you will talk about only the technical part. That time that value is a data for me. I will not bother about anything. But to understand all the value, how this value came, how you will define the value, amplitude, and other things. So you have to go and read this. So I have shared this link also. I would suggest that whenever you have a time, my friend, please go through it. Maybe you will feel sleepy, but 6 pages is not a big deal. Yeah, at least you will get some glimpse, right, my dear friend?
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
so this
sir.
is what the data set is there. Now, shall we start writing a code, my friend? Can we import the data set? Data
Links
is
are
showing
also
blank.
in. Hello,
Yes.
sir. Links are also in the PDF. No, the Paris one.
PDF also there, so it's very good. If not there, then I have given this Python notebook as well.
No. The links you mentioned.
This one, no,
Yes, sir.
it's here in the Python
Okay.
notebook. I have given it. PDF,
Okay,
I
sir.
don't think PDF it's there. PDF is there, right?
No. The links in the PDF I was telling.
No, PDF is not there.
Okay, sir.
Link is there in
And
the notebook.
sir, one more thing. You
Hmm.
mentioned there were 5 projects we have done. I think in this project session we have done only 3. No, the
In your new
manufacturing.
batch, when we started, we completed one manufacturing project, right? Another healthcare. This is my second project. So you can consider third project we are doing, but domain wise only 2. Manufacturing and
Okay.
healthcare. So like that, I will teach you minimum 5 projects, domain wise, not project wise, domain wise. So this is my
Domain wise.
second domain. Third domain, I will pick the banking. Fourth domain, I will pick the finance. Fifth domain, I will pick, anything like you can someone say real estate, or someone say this one.
Said oil and gas industry.
Okay.
Which one?
Oil and gas industry.
Oil and gas industry, supply chain, right? So I will pick one supply chain one.
Investment banking, investment.
Investment, that will come in banking sector alone. So that will cover. Banking and
Environment,
finance.
agriculture.
Music also.
Agriculture, environment, this part, that is also a burning point nowadays. So I'll pick that one also. So like that, see, 5, 6 are defined. Apart from that, also, if you say pick some time series data set, some other deep learning project, some computer vision project, some interesting things, that also I'll do. It depends how interested you guys are and how brilliantly you are participating and supporting. That matters. Yeah, if you are really eager to do more project, you are very curious to pick some of that data set, please tell me in advance, so that I can gather the information from real source, and then I will come back to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Curious, but I was curious about, we have done the module of machine learning only. We haven't gone on deep learning. So
Coding and all, don't worry. Coding and all, even I will write deep learning code. This is my job. I am your faculty. When I'm coming in this class, this is my responsibility. When I write a code, you have to understand. That's why you will see my class. I'm not coming by code written is there, and only I'm telling, see, this line means this. Did you ever seen that like that I'm teaching you? This line means this.
Never,
I'm
sir,
writing
never.
a code.
Never.
Why I'm writing? So that you can understand. I know. See, everybody is not the same page. So whenever I'm coming in this class, I'm coming by this mindset that, okay, everybody not in the same page, right? We cannot paint with the same brush. Someone is in beginning phase, someone completed machine learning only, someone completed deep learning only, right? They have not view about the machine learning. So why not we can write in, we can teach in such a way so that everybody can understand and everybody can do the project. So that's the only intention is. Yeah. But if you say, no, do this, tomorrow onwards, I will write my, written code only, I will explain this, the line. Work is, you are also happy, I'm also happy. And tomorrow anybody will ask you, you can say, yeah, it is written somewhere, it's there in my repository, wait, I'll tell you. So you like that one, or instantly you will respond them. So don't worry about code and all, my friend, whatever you have learned or not, that is my responsibility. I will ensure you know, but of course, the theory part is mandatory, statistics is mandatory. I will not teach you algebra, linear algebra, differentiation, probability, permutation, combination. But whatever I will write it, I will ensure that you have to understand that part. Okay.
Sir, last one request, sir. Could you please e-commerce project? Any
E-commerce, I didn't mention e-commerce. Definitely, I'll pick it because most of the you guys eager to join Amazon, Flipkart, right? So there definitely e-commerce is required. So I'll pick some data set, guys. Okay, e-commerce is also in my see, these are the repository, whatever you can see in my project, I will definitely pick, like banking domain, e-commerce domain, finance data set, healthcare I have already picked, manufacturing I have already picked, music generation is a little advanced, so I'm just skipping, but let's see how you will generate your own music. You need not to consult any musician or any other person. If you know deep learning, you can do, but it's a core. Right? For that, you have to know RNN, LSTM, only then you know that. Sentiment analysis, I will pick that part also because in industry, if you work as a data scientist, you have to know sentimental analysis, right? You can go in Twitter, you can go in Facebook, you can go in LinkedIn, how you can fetch the data and how you analyze it. So these are the things you know. Again, time series, if I pick, so I will do, the Ola and Uber, how they are predicting, how when you are booking a cab, immediately you are getting how much amount you have to pay, how much time it will take, which route you have to go, the shortest route. All this thing is a time series forecasting. This is again difficult project, right? Very difficult, but let's see. So these are whatever listed there. I will definitely pick it. Apart from that, like my friend says, supply chain, right? Marketing. So that also coming.
Sir, one thing I want to ask. There's a company in Bangalore. I don't know the name. It uses chatbots for patients who are depressed. So what kind of technology comes in this machine learning field?
It's not part of machine learning. It's a part of natural language processing. Okay. So if you know natural language processing, only then you can build a chatbot. Now you have to see what chatbot they build it. There are lots of open source also there. Google also, you can make your own chatbot by the help of Rasa. We have IBM Watson there. You can build your chatbot by the help of IBM Watson. Very simple, my friend. Chatbot is just drag and drop. Okay, but only thing you have to know the concept. If you know it, chatbot you can build it very easily. I don't know whether it's there in your advanced deep learning topic or not. If it's there, I will definitely teach you. I love to teach chatbot. Okay.
Like if we apply on some company website, then from
chatbot, you can create your own chatbot. If you have your company will say, can you please prepare a chatbot for us? Yeah. Right. So you can do it. It's very simple. Only thing is you have to know all question answered. You have whenever anybody say I wanted to build a chatbot, my first question is, are you expert in domain? If you say I wanted to build a chatbot, do you know all question? What type of questions customer will ask? If you know, you are on the right page. You know answer also, you can train to your machine. The more training you will give to your machine, the more machine will become efficient. Yeah, so this is what happens. So chatbot, whenever you say I wanted to build a chatbot, my friend, first thing first, you should be expert on the domain part. Yeah. One chatbot, I did it. I have taken all the Wikipedia question answer, and anybody ask anything, I have just given a connection to Wikipedia. Please go and read this one. Right. So this type of also you can do it. But for resume build up or something, you can show it. So let's see. It's there. Any module is there or not, or you can check with your Learnbay.
Shall we do, sir, one project on that?
That's what I'm asking. You can check with Learnbay team if anywhere any module there. Please let me know. I'll pick one session. It's not completed in one session because one day just installation alone. No, I will tell you how you will create an ID on IBM Watson. You have to pay something also, but I will teach you free version. Yeah. If you wanted to pay, you can pay when you live that bot. But for learning purpose, I can do it. So I'll teach you how you can subscribe, how you will update the code, how you will write it, what is the intent, what is the content, all these things we will write. So let's see. I will not promise that I will pick it. If time permits, I'll check with also our team if they are ready to give 2 weeks time, 4 days time, 8-hour session. I love to teach you this. Are you with me, everybody? All my friend?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now we are here. So my friend, please, what you do first thing first? Can anybody help me? What is the basic fundamental ground root?
Import the basic packages.
Import the basic package. Very good. So you can say make necessary imports. What are this? Import operating system and by default system. Second is import numpy as np, because I will do a mathematical calculation as well. Import panda as pd. I have to import the data, I have to export the data, I will do a manipulation. So for that, next part, my friend, import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Sometime we have to do a visualization also.
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to ask, can we do live deployment of this project?
Deployment part is a separate thing, sir. When you say deployment, then that is a separate session. Then I have to teach you, either I will go in the AWS, or I will go by Azure, I will go by Flash, right? So I need a proper time. Then that is not something I will merge here. So I think you will get a proper 10-hour session for deployment only. I think everybody is assigned for deployment session also. Yeah, so if you are interested, you can attend my deployment session. I'll teach you that, how you can do a deployment with machine learning and how you can do a deployment with deep learning. Here, if you want it, if you know the concept, you can do and pick this. But here, if I pick the deployment, I have to teach all if and but things, right? Every steps. So that is not in the scope for this project.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have done deployment. Actually, I have done for very small data set.
Very good. Where so what happened? Did you find any challenges?
Yes, sir. Sir, for big data set, I'm not able to execute it.
So you have to schedule some time with your faculty, no, who taught you on Monday to Friday, any day. Check with them.
Okay, sir.
Or if you are interested to discuss with me, you have to see my calendar. Monday to Friday, you can talk to me. But sure. I hardly get time, no. So problem is this: I'm not giving time. Lots of batches there. So it's better you can check with your faculty first. Perfect. So my dear friend,
sir, why we have imported OS and sys?
Just I'm saying operating system. So why I'm doing operating system? Because I wanted to see my data is there or not. Or when I export some data, I have a visibility that where I export it and where I'm importing it. That is called operating system.
Okay. So is it optional or is it necessary?
Optional. Okay. At the safer side, you can always write. Okay. If some other functions there, that will also enabled when you say sys. So other system get also enabled, right? Okay. But it's completely optional. If you want, you can write it. I always prefer to write it, because sometimes your client will ask to share me the final data. Now, if I write OS, then that drive, no, I have a specific drive. There only I will upload it and download it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we can do it by the write.csv if they want the data.
So where you will export them? If I write this one, my friend, I know my path, no. Here you can say I executed it. And if I say operating system dot get current working directory, I have option. No, I know that, okay, this is my folder. In desktop, I have created a project where we have healthcare, and here we have a project. So anything we are exporting, now I know the path. If you don't write, you don't know. You will search C drive, D drive, E drive, where actually is there. So always you can go in a proper way, no?
Got it, sir. Got it.
All right, now matplot. So by default part, you can say matplotlib inline. So everything will come in string only, and here sns.set. Next part, my friend. Import warning message in case any new feature came in any package. So I will not get warning message, and that will also enable. So filter warnings, and here you can say import. Okay, so these are the basic fundamental package there, my friend. Whenever you write it, you have to.
Sir, can we use Plotly for data visualization?
You can, sir. Why not?
Will you use now or?
I don't think we need right now, but if you want, I'll pick it. What is the big deal? You wanted me to pick this?
Yeah, so Plotly is also necessary library, right? So I just wanted to know how it actually works. If that's okay, it's fine. We can go with Matplotlib and Seaborn.
Okay,
Hello.
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. So you can use here pip install Plotly. Okay, I'm not doing, I have already installed. You guys do this if you want, and then import Plotly dot offline import. You can say iPlot, and then my friend import Plotly as py. Okay, these two packages you have to install it, my friend, whenever you do Plotly. Everybody, all my friend.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, but my suggestion is, why not you can use this one, Lux package. I taught you in last week Lux package, no?
I missed that class actually.
Oh, because we have a brilliant package Lux there, we have a detailed package there, we have data prep package there. You can use that one. That will give better, insight.
Sure.
No
sure.
need to do this part. Just go Lux. Here only you have to import the Lux package. That's it. All package, everything, the way you will get a, you will put a hover, you will get the value. Same feel like a tableau, you will do in Lux also. Only thing, it's a little lengthy.
Okay.
Sometimes your system get hanged because it's a very new and very advanced one. So you can try that one also.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you can do it, and wherever we are doing SNS, you can do Plotly py.this. Okay, I'll if I get time, I'll do that part also. Let me run this. Invalid syntax. Plotly.offline. I have to install this. So from Plotly offline. Yeah, now it's working fine. All right, so this package, my friend, done. Everyone, shall I import the data set now?
Sure.
Yes.
What you do here, I would suggest you can write one more line. You can say pd.set option. Okay, and what it will do, my friend, you can say display dot maximum rows, and how many? You can say 200. pd.set underscore option dot max, and here you can say columns, and how many columns there? 25. You can write 25, and pd.set underscore option display dot width, and here, my friend, you have to write 200. All right, so this is just a basic things you can do so that you have a full visibility. What is what are the variables there in my data set, how many columns there, what is the name, everything you will get to. Okay, this will fix. You will not get in Python, such problem will not happen, that only 8 or 10 data you will see that, and then it's coming dot dot dot. Now here, my friend, I'm saying data frame equal to pd.read underscore CSV. Please remember, whenever you get a data where you will get dot data. Okay, here you can see what is there, my friend, which format it is. It's given dot data, right? If I'm going in the right side, properties, I'm not able to see what is this actually. If I go in security, you can see this. Even I can copy this path, complete path. What is coming? Dot data only. You can see here, I'm just giving this Parkinson dot data. I'm not getting Excel, XLMS or CSV file. So then in this case, you can just write CSV only. Okay. And then you have to say head, not head, full data I wanted to see because I have given display. Execute this, and you can see full visibility. You will get all data set name, all variables, everything, all columns, all observation you will get it. See, so all visibility I have, all column you will get it. Are you with me, my dear friend?
Yes.
See, no dot dot anything. And these parameter, what is this? Everything is written. Okay, so if you get stuck, what is the meaning of this? Please go and read this. Yeah, all variables, meaning is given. Are you with me?
So, what is the purpose of set option? I mean, if we are saying that 200 rows.
So 200 I have given. Sometime what happened in Python, my friend, whenever you import the data set, let's say the same data set I'm importing here. Same data set I'm importing here. You can see the difference. If I import the same data set without writing set option, we will analyze this. What happened? See. What happened?
Okay.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, dot, 190, 91. Do you have any visibility what happened between 5 to 189?
Got it. Got it.
Next, you can go this side. Do you have any visibility? After that, dot, and last, how many variable you are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And here 7. So you are not able to see all 24 variables. In column side also it's coming dot, and row side also coming dot. But I wanted to see everything, the way you can see in Excel sheet, everything I wanted to see it. I don't want to see dot. This part.
Got it.
So this one, yeah. So that is why I have used it. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this you have to decide how many row, how many column, and what is the width size. So I have given 200 row because we have 195 patient details only, 24 variables there. So I have given, but if we have a 2000 columns there, you can add 2000 columns. This function will give you opportunity to see everything. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the use of the width here?
Ma'am, whenever you write row and column, you have to give width side also. Okay, so it will come in a proper shape. What is the width size there? So functions, just you can think about whenever I'm giving the row and column, means you will give a width size also. No, what is the maximum width size?
Okay, so it will be same as the rows.
Same as a row and same as a column.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can see what is the actual data shape there. You can see data frame dot shape. So we have 195 patient and 24 attributes, right?
Fields.
Yeah. Now, what is the first thing you will do, my friend, whenever you get a data set? What is the pre-processing?
Null value.
Null values.
First, we have to check the null value, right? So you can say find
Null value and data types.
Null value. So you can say data frame dot is null and dot sum. See, so since it's a 195 patient detail only, and this is for research purpose, it's there. So they have taken all information, so nothing is missed. You can see nothing is missed. But in case, my friend, sometime what happened? No, you can see if I'm writing here data type, df dot data types, right? You can see only name is object, rest everything is a number only, float. One integer, rest all float. Yes or no? Only one name is object. Can I say name is non-significant for us? Or do you need name?
Not required.
There is no impact. No, this is just for identification number. You can see this is just some number, unique number they have given for customers. Not customer, the patient. Yeah. So this is not required, but rest all is there. Now, sometime what happened, you will get data, you will get like that. There is a data set there. It's given 1, 2, 3 question marks, 4, 5 question marks for any 6, 7, 9, like that is there. Now, when you do it in my data set, actually there are some values there, question marks there. Here NA given. You will, when you do it, you will get 0. You have no clarity, my friend. But when you build an algorithm, when you do a machine learning part, when you apply the model building and all, that time it will not work. It will create a problem. So at the safer side, always you can see all data set. That do we have anywhere question marks? Do we have anywhere any character or any value or any number? Right? Number, of course, no missing number there, but do we have any symbols there? Any question marks there? So for that, what you do, you can just write a loop function. I think this part, if you remember, I taught you earlier also. You can just say for I in data frame dot columns. Yeah. And then you have to write here print, give certain space, then comma, say I means iteration. Again, you can give some space. And then, my dear friend, you can say again print and blank. Okay, so what it will do, each column by column, column 1, column 2, column 3, they will write a heading, right? And after that, you can find their unique value. So how you will find the unique value, my friend? Can I say here set will give the unique value? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So you have to use the set function, and then you can say data frame, and what column you can say I means iterative. All column they will check. Here I denote for. Can I say I denote for all column? Data frame dot columns. So each column they will check it, and then once you get the unique value, you can say please convert it to this format. Why list? Because it is a mutable, my friend. I hope you have learned Python. List, tuple, set in dictionary. It's a mutable, and then you can say print, and you can execute. It's very nice information you will get. See the name. First heading is name.
So why are we not using n unique?
N unique, what it will do?
Sir, it will give the value,
number of unique values.
Yes, sir.
You can try it. No, you can do it. I did this part. You can try, and who is just stopping?
Okay, sir. I understood. Like it is displaying all the unique values.
Yeah. So here I am getting all the unique value, my friend. You can see this name. Similarly here, this part. And just give a glance. Do we have anywhere any value or question marks? Just give a glance. See, your 80% time, my friend, you will spend in EDA part only. Pre-processing, manipulation, exploratory data analysis. 20% time only you will do a building model, right? And even when we have a PyCaret package, not required even that thing also.
Sir, one thing I want to ask. This data set is comparatively like of small size. We have like 25 columns and 195 entries, right? But do we have some kind of procedure or technique, like all these things are automated so that we do not have to check individually? Because in small data sets we can manage it, but suppose if there are 50 or 80 columns and then 1,000, 2,000 rows, what do we do in that case? Using programming only.
Then you have to write a loop function, check all one by one. Loop function will tell you only where is this part there. See here,
I think.
See this part you have to spend time, my friend. There is no other techniques that you can say the missing value, the other part, the feature scaling part, the outlier part, you can find at one go. Outlier part, of course, we can write a loop function, you will do it, right? Feature scaling also at one go you will do, but when missing value is coming into picture, right? To looking the data, one is a simple code here I have written, I have a visibility. Can I say this line alone, I'm not checking one by one. I've just written a function, all visibility I get it. Every column they are giving it, whether 0 or this. This is one part. Second part, when you build a model, that time it will throw an error. If anywhere a question marks there and this, then also you will able to understand that, okay, in this column, my machine, no, they're saying in Python, the beauty is you will get an error message. An error message also, they will tell you which column their problem is. So if you get it, you can come back and then you have to fix it. This is one option. Other option for your answer only. Let's say you have a 1,000 columns there. Just hypothetical example you can take. 1,000 column and above you will get, then suggestion is you can use deep learning. Don't go by machine. But just think about you have 1,000 columns there. Why not you can do first, direct you can use PCA method. That will automatically, it will separate all the missing and all the non-significant value and they will remove it. And then you have to do That also you can try, no?
Sir, I am asking about like some, not in the order of thousands, but let's say I saw a data set on Kaggle. It had 86 variables. I mean 86
So many,
columns.
yeah. This
Yes.
data set,
So
housing price data set, you will see.
in that
86,
case,
yeah.
I'm asking.
You are mute, my friend.
Sir, in that case, I am asking.
Oh, in that case, what you will do? You tell me the solution. No, if you ask me my solution, I'm doing that approach. What I'm doing first, I'm using this one. I'm doing this part, nil part, and also I'm just spending some fruitful time to looking the data set as well. So 86 is there. You have to spend time. Don't go everywhere in the shortcut. You have to check. You can spend time, because when you do the pre-processing part, the better your, the accurate data you have, the better prediction happen. So you have to do this. If you say, can I write some functions where I can find it, or think, use define function. You have learned in Python, right? Define lambda function. You can use that and see, can I build something that wherever on that particular variable, if this is question marks will come, or any value will come, or any other value will come, then it will detect. Do we have any option?
Okay, thank you, sir.
You can just think about this. So many options also you will get. When you are going in Kaggle, please start reading others' code also. See how they have written. On that 86 project, what you said, there are so many codes is already there. Check how they have written. Yeah. And when you get any solution, just publish. It's a knowledge sharing session only. Okay, but this is what my approach is, my friend. Anything the shortcut, if I get time, I will write it, or if I get it, I will definitely give it. Yeah, my friend, here you can see just you are getting full visibility about the data set, all the unique value you will get it. How many unique value there? Do we have any missing data or not? Right? Any unwanted data is given where you feel that, okay, we have to change it. So for that, you can do this part. Okay, everybody. So there is no problem at all in the data set. That itself is given here. When you have gone the best, the beginning itself, it's saying missing value, not applicable. Any is given. So here itself, I get the hint. But again, as a safer side, I said you have to do it. Now, my friend, what is my dependent variable? Can I say this is my dependent variable, my friend? This is my dependent variable. Where is dependent variable status?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just see what is the dependent variable length. So what you do here, you can see.
Just 1 minute, one question. If there is any missing values found, if it's in float, then can we do it via mean median mode? Or and if it is in char, then we can do it by mode only, right?
If it is character, then you can go by mode. If it is number, you can check whether outlier is there or not. If there is an outlier, you can go by median. If there is no outlier, you can go by mean. That's the basic approach we are doing it. If there are multiple values there, all integer, and you are reluctant to change again and again, as a safer side, you can go by median.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you
don't
so
go
much,
by
sir.
mean, because mean is a volatile.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, now my friend, you can see data frame. Status is my dependent variable, and you can say here dot value, fonts, execute this. My dear friend, out of 195, 147 patients they have Parkinson disease, and there are 48 out of this. They have maybe some different things. They are not feeling, a smell or something, maybe because of flu or because of cold or because of other reason, right? They are feeling weakness, they feel fainted, maybe because of, blood pressure is low, but not for that disease, Parkinson disease. So I'm getting that much data. Now, to see the output, is it balanced data or imbalanced data?
Completely imbalanced data.
Imbalance.
Completely, right? 48
Completely
multiplied
imbalanced data.
3. So not twice, right? The checking part is you can just multiply with 2. If that is equal or more than, then we can say it's a balance. But here, even you can multiply, so it's an imbalanced data set, right? So what we have to do? What we have to do here, my friend, you can say
Random oversampling.
Random oversampling. Okay. Before that, you can also see the data, how data is, distributed actually. The whatever the data they have given. So you can do distribution. Right here, you can say find the distribution of the data set. So right here define distribution plot, and here you can say column. I'm going column wise. You can say SNS dot distribution plot and data set, and you can say column. Print this. You can say plt dot show, and just use the loop and therefore I in list of data frame dot columns, and I can start from 1 to all. Why not 0, guys? Because 0 is my name. 0 is my object. Yes or no? You can see here 0 column is my
Name.
0 column is my name. Right? The first is called name. This is my name. So I'm not considering, I'm saying please check from here. Okay. Also, if you check here the data info, that will give more insight. Data info, it will give you 0 column is my name. So name, I don't want to do a distribution because it's an object. But here onwards, all things are float or number. So I'm doing. And now that's it. You can just copy this plot, distribution plot, and just pass here. I means iteration 1 by 1. It will check this distribution plot.
Sir, you should write this plot here, I think.
I have whatever I have written here, the loop function, I have done this. It's a correct, no? This is my function, no?
So SNS to this plotted.
Where? This one? Which line you are saying, my friend?
Sir, actually, it's just a minor spelling mistake.
DIS. SNS for DIS.
Plot, not dist plot now.
And then the same line, you need to remove T only.
So actually, it is deprecated. In SNS dot this plot we can use.
Oh, here you are saying.
Yes.
This line. This plot, okay. That is why it's saying this. Here it's saying this plot, right? See, this is my, I can write anything, no? Because this is my code. I can write here this plot.
No, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Here,
Yes.
when I say this plot,
Name of the function only.
when I did this plot, what happened? It is giving bar graph, guys. You can see this historical graph is giving. And if I say this plot, what happened?
Distribution also.
It is
We will
giving
get the
distribution.
point.
So intentionally I have given this plot. Are you with me? Now, if you see, if you give a glance here, just give a glance here everywhere, all the data set. Not exactly Gaussian distribution, but somehow, can I say yes, right skewness there? But it's definitely not a kurtosis. Yes or no? More or less, it's just like a Gaussian distribution. More or less, just a Gaussian distribution. Yes, some skewness there. That's okay. We'll handle it. Whenever you see skewness, what is your understanding? Means there is an outlier. That is the meaning, guys. Yeah.
Yes.
So there is an outlier in this data set, and outlier is there. That's why they are considered as a patient. When you give a blood test, what happens if anybody have a diabetes? Their range is either below or above, right? So below and above will consider outlier. So this is skewness, but not a kurtosis like that. So you can see most of the data distributed in a Gaussian. And most of the data I can see right tail means I have a feeling that of course there is an outlier. So I will do a box plot as well. Yeah, you can see here I'm getting perfectly fine. So this is what the distribution plot is. This
So
one,
right. Can you please repeat the outlier part? As somehow the voice lagged in my system.
outlier part means I said wherever you can see skewness, that means there is an outlier also.
Okay.
Yeah, wherever you see either negative, skewness means there is a negative values there, means my outlier, negative outlier there, and right tail is there, then you can understand the right skewness there, means positive outlier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you,
data is distributed Gaussian. This part is not Gaussian because it's a binary value 0 and 1.
Can you see spread 2?
Which one, sir?
Spread 2. Spread 2.
I didn't get. Can I see?
Spread 1, spread 2 is there, no? That distribution is very. You see, come down. No right tail distributions.
These are right tail. These are right tail. You can say normally it's a Gaussian is normal distributed.
So here right tail means that most of our data is on left side of the distribution.
Yes, right means there are some outlier parties there. Most of the data in this side only. So this one you are saying a spread.
No, not HNR. Come down.
This one is a status, so only 0 and 1. So this is by default it will come.
Below status.
This one.
Spread 1, spread 2 is there. Come down. And spread 1. Spread 1 and spread 2.
Spread 2. And spread D2.
D2. These three are no outlier are there equal.
So these are completely Gaussian distributed. These are completely Gaussian distributed. So here there is no outlier. I'll check outlier part also. Let me see. Right, but at least we have a visibility that there is no. Right. This line. Okay, this line. Check outlier as well. Right here outlier. Say define. Instead of writing, can I say box plot? And can I write here box plot? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And here copy this and just paste here. Now check the box plot. Right. So see the first data, no outlier. Second, of course, positive outlier. Third, positive outlier. Fifth, positive outlier. Right tail, right? Wherever I say right tail, outlier, outlier, outlier. There is an outlier. Outlier. Yeah. Outlier, outlier. Still outlier there. Here HNR negative outlier. 3 data is below the minus a minimum point.
Sir, this is a classification problem. So do we need to really, handle the outliers for that?
I'll tell you. RAPD, no outlier, no outlier. Here, split 1, there are 3 data which is outlier. Here, 1 and 1. Okay. So these are the data set I'm getting it, my friend.
If we do standard scaling, then all these outliers will come in the same range, right? You don't have to deal with the outliers Q3 minus Q1 like that.
Correct. So now, before I go there, it's a healthcare data set. Okay. The patient is actually suffering. They have a disease. Means there is an outlier. Can I say they have some test which is above the benchmark, above the range? That is why they have a disease. So will you handle outlier part or you will leave as it is?
Leave
it. We can leave.
Leave.
We'll have to handle.
You have to handle, sir.
You have to
We
handle.
cannot leave it.
Change it to the max.
Standard scaler.
No, the data is sensitive, so we cannot. We should not handle the outliers.
So please remember, my friend, this is very, very imperative whenever you handle the clinical sector data set, right? And especially such disease, heart disease, liver disease, or Parkinson disease, right? Or cancer disease, diabetes disease. If you are getting outlier, please don't handle outlier. You know the techniques. There are so many methods there. If interviewer asks you, give the answer. How to handle the outlier? What are the transformation methods? Right? You know all transformation techniques. You know regularization approach also. You know the quartile function as well. Q3 plus 1.5 into interquartile range, or Q1 minus 1.5 into interquartile range. You can handle this. But since it's a clinical sector data set, patient actually suffering from this, and that is why whose limit range is above that point, they have a disease. That is the instruction we are getting. So please don't handle the outlier part. This is the one key takeaway. Now you can say I'm doing a machine learning. I have no emotional connection here. What I have to do, my friend, you can do a feature scaling. When you do a feature scaling, use min max approach. Your range will come between -1 to +1 only. Yes or no? Then do you have any problem when you build a model?
No.
Are you with me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, so please keep in mind this thing. Next part, you can see in PPT itself is given. These are the visualizations. So this part I did it, right? This part I did it. This one also we did it. Now they are saying, what is this? Heat map, right? So we can do heat map, and this one is, it's a pair plot, right? So there are two plot also there. We have to do this. So go here and say find correlation and PLT dot figure, and let's say I'm giving click sizes, making a bigger picture 20,20. Within height I have given 20 by 20. Correlation equal to data frame dot correlation. Now this correlation I'm passing here. I'm saying SNS dot heat map. Pass here correlation. Annotate equal to true. And color map equal to, let's say I'm giving rainbow. All right, execute this. Yeah, so this is my heat map is coming, guys. -1, see, -1 to +1 is given. Highly correlated. So many data. I can see the very red is means highly correlated. 0.94, 0.99, my friend. See, the variable is coming like that. So what you do, you can pick the dependent variable. What is my dependent variable, my friend?
Status.
Status. So this line is my dependent variable. Can I say this line is a dependent variable? Let me open this one. If you guys have learned EDA topic, univariate, bivariate, multiple variate, you have learned correlation part as well. So very, very significant things. Now you can see here, my friend, can I pick this one? Let me get this red color. Let's see. Status. Highlight this. Highlight this. Highlight this. Now, in this data set, don't look other data. Just give a focus here. Other also there, but just focus here. In this part here, friend, the status. Are we getting any value which is very higher? 80, 90? No.
No, sir.
No.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about this. If you are getting here like that, 92, right? 92, 96. Something is 96%. You can see this. This is okay. Minus is 75. Are we getting any 75? 83. You can see 83, right? So then there is a problem there. It's a very highly correlated. And what you have to do then? You have to drop that variable. Okay. But here you can just give a focus dependent variable, check all parameter. Do we have any variable which is highly impacted this? Okay, this part. Other thing also, if you are interested and if you guys know this part in linear regression, you guys have learned properly. Dependent variable, what is my value is coming? -38 and -30, 0.38. Both are same, guys. If this will impact, this will also impact. This will increase, this will also increase. Can I say both had same? So do I need both or I need only one?
One.
Yeah, so you have to drop it also. That is another findings you can do. Other value you can see here. I can clearly see that so many multicollinearity there.
0.35, 0.35 also there.
0.35 also there. 35.
Four times. Another also.
So what you do, I don't need. Means I will apply the PCA method. You will see so many data get removed. Are you with me? 34 here also there. Yeah. So many variable I have to remove it, guys.
Sir, can you please repeat? I mean, if these are the two same numbers are coming.
Sir, there is a concept in machine learning is called multicollinearity.
Okay. Okay.
What is meaning of multicollinearity is independent variable has relation with independent variable.
Okay.
Ideally, we are looking dependent relation with independent variable.
Okay.
Whatever the independent variable has a relation with this, same relation I'm getting this. That means both has a relation. If I will improve this value, this will also improve because same value I'm getting it. Yes or no?
Okay.
So that means if such relation will come, one finding is you can build a heat map, pick the dependent variable and check do we have same values coming or not. If yes, then there is a multicollinearity. Other in linear regression model, you have learned variance inflation factor. If the value is 5 and above 5, we can say yes, there is a multicollinearity. Right? What is the formula? 1 by 1 minus r square. Yes or no? But to visualization itself, you can check it. So I can find it, but I will not drop here. I will use the PCA techniques. Principal component.
But I saw that. I mean, if you can go a bit above in the heat map. Yeah. Analyzing the third row of this. Yeah. Go for the third row. So here you can see with the first column and with the third column, the correlation is coming about to be 0.6. So that means these two variables which we are saying that they are highly correlated, but in this we are not able to see that impact here. I mean, for example, both of them have the 0.38 impact, 0.38 impact. It means we are saying that they are multicollinearity is there, but that should also reflect here in the 0.6 as well. No?
This 0.6 to which value you are validating?
This orange 0.6, yes.
This part you are validating with this. You are comparing with what? Which column you are comparing?
In the column is given in the downside MDV and MDVP FO.
First row and third row, sir. I would say MDVP dot FO hertz and then the third.
This one you are talking, no?
Yes.
So see, like independent variable, you can here also you can say highly correlated. Now you can see when this value is 1 and this value is 0.6, when this value is 1, 0.6, same value you are getting. Right? So like that, if you go like that, you will get stuck there. Will you check all one by one? So what is the suggestion here? What is the suggestion here? You can simply go and pick the dependent variable. You will go and pick the dependent variable. That's the suggestion. So dependent variable is this. This is my dependent variable. Now you have to always see the relation between dependent versus independent variable. Here you have to check it. Now, in this case, if you see dependent, whatever the relation with this independent, if same relation with another independent, then there is a problem. Also, if dependent variable has a relation with independent variable, but that is very high, 95% like that, then there is a problem. Good part is in this variable, I cannot see any value which is highly correlated. Can I say there is no value is highly correlated? All are okay, minus 38, minus 17, this very less, not negative and not positive, highly correlated, it's okay, except this one.
Sir, is there any
threshold
value?
Sorry?
Is there any threshold value for that? We look into that.
80% will come, positive or negative, there is a problem. Alarm will come. You have to drop that.
Because it will depend on that variable.
On that variable only, yeah.
Because of that, we drop.
So we have to drop that one. This is the one thing. See here, multicollinearity, I'm not bothered at all. Reason is it's a classification problem. But this is just a hint I have given. If you do regression problem, definitely you have to look this aspect. Definitely you have to look this aspects. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But it's a classification problem, so I'm not dropping. Another thing, I'm not worried at all because no values are very high. So I'm not dependent. All values okay. Fine.
So, sir, for a summary, we can take like this that for status means response variable, if something are coming 0.8, we can drop it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in a nutshell, you remember whenever you do a heat map, anybody say what you are doing in heat map. So this is my threshold value, right? These are my threshold value. This is the range giving color coding. So this will enable variable the complete, darker color. So one, you can choose the dependent variable and check all the value. If here itself I'm getting very high, this one, but this one is for what? A status versus a status. This is a status one. So that is why I'm getting one. Are you with me or not?
Yes.
So this is a diagonal value. So I'm not worried about this because a status versus a status 100%, you will get result. But apart from that, did you get any value which is highly correlated? No. So I'm okay.
Sir, one thing like for when we compare it with the dependent variable, the more correlation is a desirable thing, right? Because that feature is impacting the result. So
you have
model should be based on that, right? Actually.
No, not this. That is one of the reason I'm saying. That is one of the reason. If the value correlation is very high, if I'm getting 90%, that means that status is 90% dependent on that particular variable. That is the insight you are getting. No, that's why we are saying please remove that variable and then you have to build a model. Otherwise, that variable, what it will do, it will influence most of the time.
Okay. But if we drop that, then our model will not be using that feature for its prediction, right? Then again, there is a problem, right?
Not problem. You have to inform them. No, you can say this is the one reason that definitely see. You are saying a diabetes problem, right? Let's say patient has a diabetes. What is the first symptom is coming? The sugar level is very high.
Yes.
Now you can see apart from sugar level, that is very high. It's a 90%. So that's the reason, fact reason. So anybody, their sugar level is very high, they have a diabetes. Do we have any apart from that sugar level? So you can remove it and then you have to check it. You can do analysis.
Okay.
That is also aspect, no?
Yeah.
So when you are dropping, that is the main reason. That is the main culprit there. So you inform them, I am dropping that part because here it's a highly variated. So when I build a model, it will influence. So I'm just removing this and then I'm doing it. So that's the definitely one of the reasons.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now what we do, my friend, what we do here, you can go and do a pair plot also. So simply SNS.pair plot. But there is no purpose. What you will understand, guys, if you get a pair plot like that, can I do it or can I leave this? Code I'm writing it for your reference. Okay, you can say data frame. That's it. But don't do it. There's nothing more.
So can you tell me the color map code of this heat map?
I can tell you, sir. I told you the nutshell, no?
Okay, rainbow. Okay, got it.
Here, whenever you see the heat map is very used, right? Risk team, if you are in risk analytics, they are also using heat map. If the value in the red color, that means it's a high risk category. Yes, this is low risk category. There is important, there is a significant, there is a major, yes, right? They are categorized it and they are using heat map. In data science, how you will understand, you can first choose what is my dependent variable. And then you can see any particular variable which is highly correlated. If yes, then drop that variable. Inform to your client.
Okay, sir.
Anything you are doing, you have to inform. You can take a documentation, right? Just write it that this variable is a 90% correlated. So I'm dropping it, need your concurrence. So okay, that you have a proof also. And drop that. Why? Because if you don't drop, your model get influenced by that particular variable. Okay, if anybody will not give that particular variable, every time you will get 0, the patient, they don't have any disease. That is what happened. So you have to drop it. Other parameter is any value which is repeated. Same value you are getting for other also. You can say there is a multicollinearity there, but in regression problem, not for classification. Classification, we are not worried about the multicollinearity.
Yes, sir. And I have a request. Can you please, is this just request? So can you show us for dimensional reduction, TSNE rather than PCI? Because PCI we have used earlier in manufacturing data set.
TSNA we are using in cluster, my friend. So when I will teach you e-commerce data set cluster, then I will teach you that part.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is not used here. That is used in unsupervised machine.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
My friend, have you seen the code? By the way, I will share this code.
Oh, sir, I have seen the code.
No, Simi asked me. Please show me the code for you. Yeah. Okay. Now, my friend, missing value is done, right? Outlier part, I'm not going to do it. What we did then?
Dropping the fields.
Can I drop this? Name is not required. Can I say x equal to data frame dot drop parenthesis bracket? And what are the variable I have to? Can I say one is dependent variable, status,
name and status,
and then name also, and x is equal to 1. And similarly, y equal to, can I write here data frame dot data frame only a status? Can I say this is my dependent variable, independent variable, and this is my dependent variable?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my x and y. I did it. Next part, my friend. You have seen we have an imbalanced data set. So can I balance it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We should not.
We should not, but we have a very less data set. So it will impact.
In healthcare, it will be impacted.
In healthcare, it will impact. It will impact when you have a huge data set, cancer patient data set. Then you can say not every 2% or 3% we have, the cancer problem is there. First, what we are doing inspection, are you smoking? Are you taking alcohol and all? These are the things there itself you are deciding that whether they have or not cancer problem. So that time you will not do it. But here in diabetes data set, Parkinson data set, heart disease data set, liver disease data set, chances would be high, sir. No. So you have to make 50-50. And then you have to predict it. And when you have a less data, then definitely you do it. That's the suggestion one is. And why we are saying, because I will not go by accuracy. Accuracy is not the good parameter when we have imbalanced data set. But we have other parameter also or not?
Like
we have recall, we have a sensitivity, we have precision, we have F1 score.
Right.
There I will get the best result. Then you have to decide. So whenever you balance the data set, please don't hard coded. You can say, no, I will not do. I will do so that my model will work very well. But I will not trust on accuracy. I will trust on other parameters. How many positively predicted and how many negative, false negative and false positive we have predicted. That's the concern only. Are you with me or not?
Yes.
So you have to do it, but don't trust on accuracy, trust on other measurements. That's why, performance metrics come into picture. If anybody say, why we are using precision and recall, what is the reason? Where that is the good measurement? When accuracy is not good measurement, only then you are going. And when accuracy is not good measurement, can I say when there is an imbalanced data set?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just doing it, my friend. So what is the package name?
Then for cancer data set also, we can go with other parameters. Right?
Cancer data set also, you can don't go by accuracy, you can go always by precision and recall in F1 score.
Then we no need to do random or something.
No need to do or need to do? What you are talking?
No need to do, right?
You need to do. You need to do. Must balance the data set, build the model, and after that you can go by performance metrics called precision and recall.
Okay. We have
if you don't handle, my friend, simply you can just think logically. If you don't handle, you have a 47 is 0 and 148 is my 1. Clearly I can see. So whenever any patient will come, what your model will say, can I say it will influence? Every time your model will, your machine will deduct, yes, they have a disease, but maybe they have a blood pressure problem. Maybe they have a weakness issue. Maybe they have some other issue. That's why they fainted. That's why they are not feeling a smell and all. They have a cold. But what you are saying, no, you have a Parkinson. It's a fair decision. So why not we can balance them first? And when you balance it, I will not go by accuracy only. Accuracy is only going by 2 negative plus 2 positive. Divide by total. I will not go by this method. I will go by precision. What precision is saying? How much true positive I have predicted basis. How many true positive plus false positive. That is what we are doing. And also recall how many true negative we have find it. Not true negative. How many true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. These are the parameters I will check. And then combination of both I will find the F1 score. And accordingly, I will say whether my model is good or bad. I will not trust this accuracy part because I have balanced it. I have given a false data here. Yes or no? Yes. My dear friend, yes, no. This is what you have learned in class or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So please go here and say, yes, I will do a balance first. So here I'm saying from imbalance learn dot over sampling. Import random over sampler. Execute this, copy this line and say random over sampler equal to random over sampler. My dear friend, X random over sampler, comma Y random over sampler equal to random over sampler dot fit underscore resample. And here you have to pass X, comma Y. And that's it. Say print, check X dot shape, not shape, Y dot value count. And similarly print Y dot Y underscore ROS dot value points. That's it. Check this. So my first data, my friend, 147 and 48. Now when we do balance data, now it's coming 147. 147. Can I say it's a balance now? All my friend?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. So my data get balanced. Now what is left in pre-processing? Missing value done. Encoding not required because I have dropped the name. Status is my integer only 0 and 1. So no worry. Rest all are number. So encoding part is not required. Outlier is not required. Imbalance to balance, I already did it. Can I do
Yes,
feature
sir.
scaling?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so last part you can do a feature scaling. You can say feature scaling. And feature scaling is mandatory. Why? Because in case tomorrow you wanted to build a deep neural network and you have a worldwide data set, like I said, we have in India, we have 10 lakh, per year the case happen. And the WHO, they have worldwide data and they will provide you. They are not revealing it, but if they say they will only give the figure. But if they will give you a data set, then you have a lots of data set, and then definitely you will not go by machine learning. You will jump into deep learning. And deep learning, the first principle is rule is any data input data you will get it. First thing first, you have to do a pre-processing. You have to do a feature scaling. Yes or no? If you guys have learned deep learning, we have to do a feature scaling. It's a mandatory part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that you will get a optimized weight value and optimized bias. Okay, that's the fundamental rule. So that's why feature scaling is not only significant for machine learning, it's applicable for deep learning as well. So you can go here and do this. You can say, my friend, which deep learning? If I go mean max approach, then what I have to do? You can say import sklearn dot pre-processing. Import, sorry, from.
Min-max.
Here I have to write from. And then you can say import mean max scalar.
Sir, I'm just asking one thing. Min-max scalar you are doing, that's fine. But here we don't have any such, pixelate value where we do.
So I'm giving range. No, min max is not only for picture. If there is a min max, when I taught you min max means you have a liberty. Yeah, it is applicable for everywhere. So you have a liberty. So normally if it is picture, right, means it's a pixel.
Yes.
So that time we are doing by dividing by 255, that is the maximum value there.
Correct.
Right? But here it's a number. So what I'm doing, I'm giving -1 to +1. That is the correlation given, no? The value is range. When we did a heat map, what is the range given? -1 to +1.
Yes, sir.
So min max, I'm using -1 to +1. My all data will come in this scale only. Is it okay? So copy this and just write a function. You can say, what you will do, my dear friend? Can I say scalar equal to min max approach? And what is the range I have to give? Can I give, my friend? -1 to +1?
+1, yes, sir.
Yeah, you have to give this. And
So
then
we can go with standardization also, right?
You can go by standardization also. Simply write here instead of min max, you can go standardization. Then what happened? Your range will go -3 to +3. If you go normalization, your range will go 0 to 1. But normalization I will not go. Why? Because I have seen lots of outlier there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why I'm going min max? You can do anything, your wish. But I'm going because heat map I have seen -1 to +1 range is coming. So I'm fine with this. I'm going by this. Negative value is also there. So I'm giving negative value. Yeah. You can do a standard scalar. Just write. It's a matter of a function only. Scalar dot fit. And then, my friend, underscore transform. And pass here
in heat map, always you will get -1 to +1, na?
Always you will get, but depend on the data set also. No, sometimes you will get 0 to 1 only.
Okay.
Yeah, you will see that. Minimum or maximum range is -1 to +1. But
Understood.
all data is a positive, then how you will get a negative value?
Right. Now understood.
Now here x equal to scalar dot fit transform, and now y equal to, also I'm creating, I'm saying y underscore random operating over sampler. Do this. This is done. And my friend, now we have to do, you can say pre-processing, and basic EDA, or you can say EDA part completed. But EDA don't write, just write pre-processing part completed. That is also come under EDA. All right. Now what I'll do, my friend, next step is I will split the data into training and test, and all model, whatever you have seen, you can just take a name. I will write that name in this code and I will define it. So
Sir,
I
one question here in fit under transform. Should we take x or x rows?
Can we, sorry?
In fit under transform, should we take x or x underscore ROS?
Very good. Yeah. See, you are very nice guy. ROS. Okay. Thank you very much, my friend. Otherwise, it's a blunder, no?
Yes, sir.
It will not give the feature estimate. Yeah. It's a ROS, my friend, because here I did it ROS, no? It's coming one.
Right. Already one transformation we have done.
Yeah. Otherwise, when we do machine learning, no, that time it will throw an error. So I have to come back. I see what is the problem there. Anyway, I will get hint, but you are absolutely right. We have to write ROS, not X. All right. So I hope you understood the perspective today. You understood the problem statement, right? You have seen how we encounter it, how we did the pre-processing part. Tomorrow is an interesting session, my friend, because as I promised, I will cover all model. I will start from logistic. I will teach you logistic decision. At one go, you will get a refresher. decision, random forest, anything you have any doubt in any model, you can ask me tomorrow again. Random forest, bagging, ADA boost, gradient boosting, XG right? Then stacking, voting, what else? KNN, support vector machine in all 4 kernels, kernel equal to linear, kernel equal to sigmoid, kernel equal to polynomial, kernel equal to RBF. Then I will use Gaussian Naive-Bayes theorem and Bernoulli's Naive-Bayes theorem. Anything left, my friend? Any model? In classification, I think I have taken all names, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all these things will do.
Things we covered today. Understanding of perspective. Understanding of problem statement. How we did the pre-processing part. Things we will cover in the next session. Logistics. Random forest. Bagging and boosting. Stacking. Kernel support vector machines. You know what's the best part of watching videos online? You can rewatch it if you don't understand. Want to rewatch before we go ahead to FAQ?
Hope you found this video informative. Now, our trainer will answer the most in-demand questions asked by our students. Let's begin.
Machine learning can help us find signs of Parkinson disease by analyzing data from patients. And here is how it's work. We collect information from people with and without Parkinson disease. This can include things like medical history, tests, and other details that help us to understand the disease better. We use this data to train a computer program like a smart algorithm to recognize patterns that indicates Parkinson disease. We test the program using new data that it hasn't seen before. We want to make sure it can correctly identify whether someone has Parkinson disease or not. Once the program is trained and tested, we can use it to analyze data from the new patients. Machine learning is a tool that helps doctors and researchers make more informed decisions. It is not meant to replace human expertise, but rather to assist in the decision and diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. There are 4 key challenges in detecting Parkinson's disease using machine learning. It can be difficult to gather enough high-quality data to train the machine learning model. Figuring out which detail or measurements are most important for detecting Parkinson's disease is a challenge. Parkinson's disease is a complex condition with many factors involved. Machine learning models find patterns in the data, but understanding why those patterns exist can be hard, and it is important to make sure that the model works well with the new data, not just the data that they were trained on. Integrating machine learning models with real-life healthcare system can be a challenge. The models need to fit well with existing system and processes. Addressing these challenges requires collaboration between researchers, doctors, and data experts. By overcoming these obstacles, we can develop more accurate and helpful machine learning tools for detecting Parkinson's disease, which will ultimately benefit the patient and healthcare decision making. Machine learning can help identify signs of Parkinson's disease before noticeable symptoms appear by analyzing various types of data. Machine learning can enable personalized treatment for Parkinson's disease by studying large amount of data about patient and their treatment outcome. Model can identify patterns that indicate how individuals respond to different treatments. Machine learning can help monitor how Parkinson's disease progress over time. By analyzing data collected regularly from patients, model can track changes in the disease and provide insight to the doctor. Machine learning model can improve the accuracy of diagnosing Parkinson's disease by using different types of data like genetic and clinical assessment. Model can enhance the accuracy of diagnosis and reduce the chance of misdiagnosis. This leads to more accurate and timely treatments.
Oh wow, that was interesting. I mean, being a non-technical person and finding coding interesting takes a lot. The trainer sure did his work right. Let's see what the trainer has for us in our next session. See you soon.
Hey learner, hope you enjoyed this session. Stay tuned for the second part of this project.